If you say you can, then don't let them say you can't. Shit ain't gonna be funny when you laughing to the bank. Hey, if you know you right, then don't let them say you ain't. Get where you going, gotta stand up in the paint.
Yo, what's up, my people? We are back again. Global Local Podcast. It's your boy Global Local Don. I'm here with my co-host Global Local Rell, and we have a special guest. I let them run down a little bit to y'all.
Hey, you already know, as Don P said, man, I go by the name of Global Local Rell. We have a special guest in here today, man. Her name is Swanda.
La
Swanda, okay. But hey, she knows she's known by Sheinks. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all, if y'all in the middle Georgia area, y'all done got a tattoo, you know what I'm saying? She's very popular, somebody that's down to earth, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to let her introduce herself and tell y'all a few things about herself. So let's get to it, Miss Swanda.
Oh, I didn't know I had to do that, but okay. My name is La Swanda.
Okay, then.
My tattoo name is Sheinks.
Mm-hmm.
I am a mother, radio personality, tattoo artist. I am currently a morning show co-host on the Text Jane morning show. That's on Power 107.1 in Macon, Georgia. And I also have a youth travel football team, which we kind of local this year, but called the Central Georgia Grizzlies. So if you know me, then you know I got my hands in quite a few things.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically, if you in the middle Georgia area, Warner Robins, Macon, on down to Perry, you move around, you probably done heard her on your local radio station. You probably done seen it to her, ran into her somewhere out there in public. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've been doing tattoos for about 14 years?
14 years coming, well, September 15th of 25 will be 14 years.
Okay.
Man, let's rewind back a little bit. So we're going to let the people know, Miss Swanda, originally, where you from?
Unadilla.
Unadilla,
Georgia.
Okay.
Dooley County.
A little bitty small town, no red light.
Okay.
Still don't have a red light. It's 2025.
Gotcha. Then you graduated from high school, Dooley County High School. Then you were telling me you went to college.
I have a degree from the Fort Valley State University.
Okay.
Fort Valley State in the house.
Class of 2004.
Okay.
That was a little minute ago.
Yeah. A little minute ago. You know what I'm saying? So HBCU. We got a HBCU graduate in here. What's up? You know Albany State.
Why
Mighty Rams, you know what I'm saying? But
you know what we say, you know.
Fort Valley State be lit, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So fast forward all that time, sometime during college, you started doing tattoos and...
well, actually, I didn't. I graduated from college, and then I worked as a correctional officer.
Okay.
At Dooley State Prison for about 7, almost 8 years. And then somewhere in there, you know, I was like, you know, Jesus didn't die for this.
Okay.
So I got to go figure out something else because it wasn't going to work for me forever.
Yeah. What that experience was like, though?
Ooh, it wasn't horrible. You know, it was definitely not as bad as I hear that it is now.
Yeah.
You know, so
Getting
prison
exposed.
is a real place.
That's surprising coming from you because I hear, you know, especially, you know, how crazy these prisons are, and then, you know, you're a nice-looking lady. It seems like, you know, y'all would catch a lot of trouble. You know what I mean?
It's really, it depends on the person. Everybody different.
Yeah.
So, you know, once you go in and establish yourself as what type of officer you going to be, then you kind of got to, you got to, you know, stand your own ground.
Yeah.
You know, nobody ain't going to do it for you.
Go ahead and set the standard.
You don't have to be run over.
Yeah.
You know, it's up to you how you manage your inmates.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you did that 7-8 years.
Yeah, I would have never been there that long if it was that bad. You got to think about it.
Yeah. You right about that. So somewhere along the path, boom. How you get that ink in your hand?
Okay, so I graduated with a degree in art, commercial design actually, from Fort Valley. So I was always an artist. And it just kind of found me. You know, I started getting tattoos, and then the guy that used to do my tattoos said, you know, you should do tattoos. You know, you already an artist. We know you draw or whatnot. And I was just scared, man, for a long time. Like, ain't nobody going to trust me, you know, and it's permanent, so you can't take it off. And, you know, what if I mess up? You know, I did a lot of that second thinking. And then one day I got paid.
Yeah.
And I was like, this ain't enough money.
Yeah. So you was always good, like with art, like coming up and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I can remember, like, probably my first memory of being an artist or, you know, being recognized for my artistry was maybe third grade. I got, like, the art award. I drew some hot dogs or something, you know. But in the third grade, you know.
You already knew you had a gift for
it
it.
it was always with me.
So I want you to talk about that moment right there to where you say you got paid. Assuming this your check from the prison.
Yeah.
Boom, I got my check from the prison. You look at it and you say,
I get this check, and I got this one child that's probably 2 years old at the time, and I wasn't able to really pay somebody to keep her for me. So I got enough money right here that you know I got to pay the babysitter, I got to pay the bills, I got to pay all I got to pay, and then I got to make it to the next check. So you know it just was it wasn't just right then, it was a coming up too. You know what I mean? It was kind of like, you're going to have to do something else because you're not being fulfilled by the job that you're doing. You just kind of doing what somebody tell you. And
you still had not had done your first tattoo at this moment?
I had been at a shop with a guy and he let me do something like a star or something.
So you already
Maybe
had
2
kind of
years
started.
ago. I hadn't really started though because, you know, that ain't nothing if you did it 2 years ago. And then next year, you know, somebody let you try another star somewhere, and you still not trying to do it. Like, you're not really thinking, like, this could be serious.
A career.
So, no, I had not really started. I had done two, like, I was at the shop with somebody, and then it was like, let me try you know, type thing. But
so how you, because I want to talk about that transition. How you step out on that, out on faith? Like, how do you get from?
It was a conversation with my daughter babysitter at the time. Her name Mo. Shout out to Mo.
Shout out to Mo.
I had been thinking about it, you know, talking to, I don't know if you know Larry, he from Dooley too. He tattooed. Dooley Ink is what he go by. And I've been talking to him about, you know, trying. And then he was like, you know, I got a kid you can buy. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think I really was serious about buying it when I was saying that, you know. So this particular Friday when I got paid, September 15th, 2011, I'm at my babysitter house and she like, we talking about it. It's like, you should try it. And I was like, girl, no, I don't think so. And she was like, well, you don't know if you don't try. And I was like, well, she said, I tell you what, if you do buy the kid off of him, I'll let you do one on me. Oh, you must be crazy.
Did you mess up along the way?
No. So I was always
You were just scared for no reason.
Yeah. Who you messed up on? That's what I want to know.
I didn't. I wasn't horrible. I was a good artist. It was basically about learning the medium more than learning how to do. You know, it was how the technical part about it. And so even in tattooing, you can be horrible and do very bad if you don't know what you're doing. But I was fortunate enough to be one of those that was more scared than not. So I didn't, you know, just blunder anybody, you know, coming on. And then the more you do it, the better you get, of course. So if you're not horribly bad anyway, then you really don't have no way to go but up.
So you did your friend tattoo?
I went and bought the kit that day.
Bought that kit that day?
Bought it that day, went back to her house. I did a little butterfly. Man, when I tell you I ain't know nothing about what was going on, because I told her I only really tried it a couple times with somebody with me. So now I'm by myself with this kid that I don't even know how it worked for real. He gave me like a little, put this and do this, and then when you do that, and then you
little
do
tutorial.
So now I'm gone, and he home. So I don't even know how to get the ink in the machine. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Turned out good.
I didn't have to cover it up. Let's just say that. I added to it, but I didn't have to cover it, so it wasn't horrible.
So fast forward, now you've been doing tattoo, what, 12 years?
13, almost 14.
14 years.
Yeah,
man, because, you know, I went to school in Dooley for a little bit. Yeah, and then some of my peers from right now, I was looking to get some ink, I think for my birthday one year, and somebody suggest Asen. You know Asen?
I do know Asen. Shout out to Ace.
Shout out to my dog.
Shout out to Asen, man. You know, I like to say he's a Dooley kind of well known. I'm gonna say a Dooley kind of legend because that's my partner. But anyway, yeah. So Asen pretty much kind of referred me to you, right? Then I checked out some of your work, and I thought you were real dope. So you know, just to let the people know, she very good at what she do. I pulled up on her, boom. She gave me a fire lion. You know what I'm saying? We'll tap in and let you, and then end up my wife ended up coming and getting some work done for
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
And then I
sure
got two of my daughters that kind of been on my top. I think I'm gonna end up having to send them to you
You
soon
need to
too.
go ahead and do
Yeah,
that.
you do
know
some
what I'm
great
saying?
work
But-
though. I was checking your page out, like you lit. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate
For
it. I
real.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Y'all follow me. Y'all
Oh, yeah.
follow me. Everybody listen, follow me.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell the people what
Drop,
it. Yeah,
drop the social media handle.
At I am Sheinks on Instagram and on Facebook at LaSwanda Sheinks Hickey.
Yeah, you lit.
For
you
sure,
lit.
for sure, for sure. All right, so we're gonna move along, man. Somewhere along your journey, you decided that you're gonna expand your family. Try relationship. Cause this is a thing. We just had another guest in here, and it's a couple things that we wanna, tap on, especially with you being our first female.
Shout out to me.
Yeah. Shout out
Okay.
to shout out to Swanna for being our first real female guest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got something to
And,
say.
yeah, and we want to get some of your perspectives on things. You know what I mean? So
Okay, I'm down with that.
yeah. So you got kids?
I do have children.
How many?
Three.
Three.
What the ages?
Okay, so my oldest child is 16,
Okay.
almost 17, and I have a son that's a girl. I have a son that's 10, and then one daughter whose birthday is really soon. She's going to turn 8 on the 24th.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday.
How does that teenage life treating you?
We're in a good space now. She almost 17. I'm to the point where it's like, you gotta learn how to function on your own now. Because it ain't gonna be much longer that you gotta be under my, rule,
Yeah.
quote unquote. So I let her make a lot of decisions on her own, and then she asked me a lot of questions, and I answer her truthfully, as best as I
As you
that
can.
I know.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
got you.
Are you and her father still together?
Oh no. So I got 2 baby daddies.
Okay.
Her daddy is one, and then the other 2 they share a father.
Do you have good relations communication with both?
Well, one of them not so much. Wait a minute. Let me say, when you say good communication, if they not bringing stress in your life, that's good to me. To me,
Is he
that's
doing good with his child? Like, is the child being
well-
able to benefit from y'all communication?
Okay, so
or
my
lack of-
oldest daughter, her dad and she and her dad don't have what I would want them to have as a relationship, but he does provide for her financially.
Okay. That's good.
And if she needs him, and it got to be like it should not have to be like this, but it's not a. Let me see the best way to say it, because I don't want to make him sound like horrible on this here podcast. But he's not horrible.
Yeah, we ain't
He's
doing
just
no bashing.
He just is more of a out of sight, out of mind type of
Type
thing.
thing. Okay.
You know she's fine with me, and you live your life the way you live your life.
But he
I don't
supports
give
financially.
you static,
Yeah.
and you don't bring static to me.
Yeah. Okay.
If she calls, you answer. If you call, she answers. If nobody calls, nobody's upset.
You would say y'all got an understanding. You know what I'm saying? Y'all.
Yeah, and it took a minute to get there, but
Okay.
we are in a place of it's everything is fine.
Okay. So with
Well, where I'm concerned now, she may feel differently about the way the relationship is or isn't.
I mean, your
but-
daughter.
right? But I don't. I really don't take. It's not. She understands there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Okay. So you would say, like, because I've seen this in a lot of situations. Do you think that by y'all not being together, whatever, do you talk down to your kids about their father?
No,
Okay.
I don't even speak on this man
Okay.
at all.
Okay, because I think
To
that
her.
that creates, when women do that creates some kind of,
Well, it's because of the first story that they hear. You know what I mean? So if whatever you say to them and they don't see him, and he's not there to combat what you say, then you're gonna build a child that is gonna be resentful and
Yep.
hateful. If you hate him and you say anything about him, it never gonna go off well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
So if the person that's feeding me is telling me that the person that's not around is
no
horrible,
good. Yeah,
then
yeah.
what else am I
gonna
gonna
go with,
believe?
yeah.
See, that's very important, man, that, just the mothers, because a lot of times they got I ain't gonna say the upper hand, but, a lot of times they paint the narratives about the fathers that make it just like I hate how
He's
you.
speaking up real loud. Now listen, your voice went up.
I'm just saying, like
You heard
I
that?
see this
Because
a
I
lot,
got
like-
something to say now.
Yeah, talk to me.
Okay,
like, for
so
real.
here's my view on it all.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's not emotionally, what's this? Intelligent
Yeah, emotional. Yeah.
or
Intelligent,
adult.
yeah. Mhm.
Everybody don't know how to handle how they feel. A lot of times when you have these, I'm going back to. Okay, I'm going back. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you good.
Yeah, you good.
Okay. So if you think about it, when we have these children, we probably much younger than we are now. And then we're not making great choices based on how we want the other person to feel about what we're doing.
That's true.
So if you are a man, which you are, I'm not. I'm a woman. I'm experiencing a man in a way, right? And then we have this child together. He don't want nothing to do with me anymore, right? I don't get to choose not to deal with this child.
Facts.
I do, but I don't, because a lot of times kids get left with the mama.
Yeah.
So yeah, we do have the upper hand because the kids are with us. But if a man mistreats me, breaks my heart, leaves me, goes on about his life, get a new girl, probably do the same thing to her, but I'm not there. I don't know. And then I'm still stuck in a place where I have to figure out how to survive with me and this person that he has created with me and left me with. Okay, if I'm not emotionally intelligent and if I'm not able to process those feelings within myself, it's all gonna spill over into my child.
Yeah, you
ain't
gonna
no
project that onto
other
your
way,
child.
That's facts.
right? And he's gone, and then he comes back in 3 years, 4 years, and thinks that his life is fine. Mine should be fine. I should not be hating you anymore, but yes, I do. I still hate you.
Well, that shouldn't be going
see what
on.
I'm saying?
That shouldn't be going on. though.
That's how. It
But
usually
this
happens.
is how the kids suffer and are not able to have a relationship with their fathers because nobody fixes the mother when the man leaves her.
I
And
think.
she holds on.
And
to
she
that.
don't know how to fix herself.
Yeah, and she holds on that forever. Like that shit. It goes on a lot, man.
Do you think that's like a majority of the situation though? Because I think now, from what I'm speaking from experience and kind of what I see, especially compared to the generation when we were coming up, I don't see as what I would consider as many deadbeat dads. It just seems like in general that niggas is trying to be better fathers than probably what
I mean,
had been to them.
that's a thing. That's a thing.
Hold on,
but
because I just want to finish the point.
I
wanna
already
say
know
this.
the point. I know the point.
y'all built. Women shouldn't take their bitter feelings toward that man as a boyfriend or as an ex-husband and project that on the children to damage the relationship between that father and their child.
Shouldn't.
That's all I'm saying, because or not me, but any nigga. He might be a bad boyfriend, a bad husband, but still
Horrible.
got the potential to be. He could be a horrible boyfriend and an excellent father. But
Could
just
be,
because he
but
was
you
a
still
horrible boyfriend.
But you can't just say this generation because as much as we want to be big and able to separate our own feelings from the kids, our mamas done taught us the same thing. We done seen the same thing that generation before, the generation before that. So it's embedded in us, some of us, to be who we are. Oh, if he left, my mama telling me, F that nigga. My grandma, you don't need him. You know what I'm saying?
But what about your child though? See, that's the whole point.
If I'm big enough, and
the
I
woman
am,
doing that, she
I'm
taking
big
over.
enough to say.
Go ahead.
I'm big enough to say, stay out of it to my mama. Stay out of it to my grandma. Y'all don't have no experience in a man trying to help y'all. Right? I can do that. Every girl don't have that, power. If that's who gonna feed my baby, if his daddy don't, I kind of gotta go with what she say.
You gotta go with that, yeah. And this your helper, your assistant.
She gonna be the one that take him to school. She gonna be the one that do what I can't do. When I can't pick him up, she gonna, cause he ain't nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
So am I able to say to her, hey, stay out of that part of it? Yes. Is she able to receive me in saying that and still help me? Yes. But every woman ain't got that.
Nah.
Yeah. And what you saying, that could be a case in a lot of cases. But I also think that like people will take their personal feelings. What I mean by people, women will take their personal feelings, project it on that child, and block the father from being who he could be in a relationship with his child, and then just blame it on the father. Because at the end of the day, the man we get the just the same way that the woman pretty much is left with this child for the most part. The man get crucified. He always get put
But
on
there's
the cross.
ways, bro. At the end of the day, it ain't nobody can no woman can completely keep you out of your child life outside of just moving completely away.
They do it a lot.
You can go to court. You can get the money, get the child legitimized, do it the legal way.
Yeah.
You got to do that for your child if you want to really make a difference. And that way, it's going to take the power from the woman. You see what I'm saying? Like
we talked about that.
We just got to talk about that. But in our neighborhood, like, I mean, in our community,
we can say that all the time, but do we really try?
Yeah, we don't.
Yes.
A lot of people. He just gave out the game on the other episode, basically saying how to get legitimized. A lot of black fathers don't know the steps to take. So he gave a lot of game on how to do it. But man, it's
so
crazy.
That's what we got to do. We got to figure out a way to around it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so you can't just say wait on her to care or wait on her to forgive you for what you did, and when you ain't even.
You got to go be the plaintiff. You got to get legitimized. You got to go to court, get legitimized.
Yeah.
Blah blah squads.
So that's gonna be the only way.
Yeah.
Change it.
Let me ask you this. We're gonna because this topic that we had started discussing, then we stopped. Child support.
Okay.
Right? You were saying that you don't think that, because a lot of men agree with you, that the state shouldn't have to mandate this. This shouldn't have to be a state-regulated process.
It shouldn't have to be, but most of the time it will have to be.
So how do we prevent that?
Because you and the mama can't even have a conversation because she's still mad.
She's still hurt.
Because she's still hurt. Because you, like, I mean, I do morning radio, so we have a segment on the station about relationships, and I'm the only female on that on my station.
So you used to this.
The argument that I'm trying to help my co-host understand is y'all have to, as men, y'all gotta be more careful about where y'all put y'all kids.
Nah, that's what I was gonna say before we, switch it up a little bit. You got to teach these young boys, like young males, like, man, you got to be protective of who you give your body.
The girls got to be protected, but we can't have kids for men who don't put kids in us.
Yeah.
So if you keep your seed with you, or put your seed somewhere where you wouldn't mind seeing it grow, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna just go and plant no garden out here in front of this building that we in, knowing nobody ain't gonna walk by and water it. You understand what I'm saying? Or knowing you ain't coming back over here no more, or those type of things. So you got to start protecting your children before they become children. You see what I'm saying? So if we can start that, then we'll have a lot less argument back and forth. But they say, well, we ain't gonna do that. We gonna get everyone that walking by, they let us get it. And now we mad. We mad now because we can't talk to this girl, and she dumb as a box of rocks when it come down to I don't want to be with her no more, but I got a baby over there.
Yeah, I got two boys. I tell them all the time, like, bro, you gotta watch, because you gotta watch who you deal with. I got a 15-year-old and a 16-year-old. You got to make sure that you put, I know they doing, you know what I'm saying? We got to make sure you're using protection. I know what you're doing, whatever. But, man, just how stuff is out here now, like, a man ain't really got no fight when it come down to, unless you got an understanding with that woman, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't really got no fight when it come time to her taking the child, whatever, unless you go get legitimized. But like I keep saying, in our community, we don't know
enough about it.
We don't know enough about it.
But that's why we got to be educated, and we got to educate those that don't know.
So make sure that
your two sons
you're
that you got,
you
also teach them about the legal part of it if something do happen. And when the baby first come out, we finna do this right now. But we're not gonna wait because we need to get these DNA tests. We need to get these legitimate. We need to know for sure this baby is of us. We don't need to keep having to wait till the baby 8-9 years old. Oh, she won't let me see it. I want to see him. No.
Yeah, but you gotta wrap up and be careful and take care of yourself. That's my main thing. Like, bro, you just can't be out here just slanging it. You remember when we had our kids on the show, man, and we were talking about that, and my son, he said some things like that, like, you know what I'm saying, the girls going, you know what I'm saying? So what
they read it.
Like,
they read it. And I mean, my daughter's 16 years old, and y'all, I ain't gonna hold you. When I was like,
it hurt your feelings now.
You know, this society don't talk like the girl acting like the niggas now. You know what I'm saying? They nigga, he woot, leave that nigga, keep your roster. That wasn't no thing for her coming up like a girl is having a roster.
Someone
like,
acting
man,
just like
you want to brag on, I got 5 niggas on my team.
It's a whole nother situation.
Do you think that's something a young woman should be able to brag on?
Well, no, I don't.
Even knowing niggas
I
ain't shit.
don't, but I'm gonna say this too in defense of the women who are not selling for being whatever a dude want her to be. You see what I'm saying? Cause at the end of the day, you can do all that, and then we were just talking about how men meet women, vet them. You know what I'm saying? You here for 2-3 years. We got a house, we got a kid. 6 years later, now you don't want to do this no more.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So now when you tired, you feel me?
Yeah.
You ready to pack up and ride.
Yeah.
And ain't nothing that the girl can do because you done with her. You see what I'm saying? Dude done with her. He ready to go find another skirt tail to go behind and build again.
Yeah.
Now you left over here with 2 kids, a house. You can't go nowhere.
So your antidote to that is what?
So what I'm saying is, what is the right thing? You see what I'm saying? Because if you got a roster, you ain't getting tied up with one because he ain't tied up with you. You know what I'm saying? So is that so wrong to have, your option just like he got his option?
Yeah.
A roster though?
I ain't gonna say a
But the
roster.
thing-
That's what I'm
the
saying.
thing is,
Nah, hold
Go
on.
ahead.
Nah, that's what they saying. That ain't what we saying, but that's what they
That's the
saying.
terminology.
I'm a little old for a roster.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying,
But-
man.
That's the
And,
terminology,
and
yeah.
I'm not knocking no girl. I ain't saying for no woman to sit and be stupid and be dumb for no nigga. You know what I'm saying?
But it's
hard for
not
you
a
to
lot
believe.
of, like your sons right now. Are they looking to say, okay, I got this my girl, I'm locked down with the one girl? No.
Yeah.
Most of them are feeling like, okay, I'm 16, 17 years old. I can have my pick. And then the whole story about his 17 girls to every one guy.
Yeah. Nobody-
Like, why would he settle for one?
Nobody
that's
want.
a dude.
Nobody don't want to feel.
That's a dude.
Nobody
So
wanna
what
be the
is it
fool.
for a girl to do?
What I'm saying is, well, this what I'm saying. I might not know all the answers, but I can tell this from a guy perspective. I'm talking to a woman from a guy perspective. If you come back, you're hurt by filling yourself up with more and more and more and more niggas, dudes. By the time, hold on, just let me finish. By the time you get to a point, or a guy get to a point, 'cause I was just telling you this kind of about the Cardi B situation. You diminishing your self-worth, but for sure, because I don't know, it might not make you no different how it make you feel on the inside, but the guys who are looking to court you, to date you, to one day want to marry you, these are things that'll make him be hesitant about taking that step, because this is the picture that he gonna paint, man. He gonna remember you having a roster of niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying that you just gotta be dumb for one nigga, but even if it's, hey man, it didn't work out with this one, I was kind of maybe talking to such and such on the side, but we haven't really jumped it off yet, and then it kind of, but just, I'm talking about you just mean a chick, and this, I'm married, so this wouldn't really apply to me per se, but I'm just saying any guy like me who might be out here in the single dating world, man, if I meet a girl and upon when I meet you, you got 4-5 niggas on your team, we'll never go to that stage. That's where we're gonna stay at, because I'm already in my mind, you can't even be faithful. You can't even be the type of woman that value yourself enough to tell some of these niggas no. It's some reason, man.
Well,
I can't not ever see a girl having 4-5
a
niggas.
roster. I mean, like,
Man, these chicks be having 4-5 niggas.
I don't know.
Hang
I don't
up the
know
phone,
much
call
about
her.
that.
Hang up the phone,
But
call
I
her.
do
May the
know
best
that-
tits win.
I know different types of guys. You a married man, so you gonna view this a certain way. A single man who ain't looking to be with nobody gonna see it a different way than you see it. You see what I'm saying?
But yeah.
And it's just so many different points of views that the fact like social media and all this access has like basically destroyed the whole
Oh yeah.
courtship. It's done destroyed
ugly, boy.
marriage. It done destroyed relationships. It done destroyed everything, to be honest with you. Nobody ain't gonna be able to fit into that place where you want somebody to be. Well, I ain't gonna say nobody. If they raised right, they raised right. But if they raised off of TikTok and Instagram and Facebook,
Yeah, man.
you might well just not marry nobody at this point.
Yeah.
Cause see, Swan, this thing, right? I got 4 daughters, no boy, right? So when I'm getting your perspective, women like you perspective, it's like, how do I lead my daughters to be able to get them a husband when I see so many women out here struggling, good women, that's struggling to have a decent a good wholesome relationship with a
man.
With a good.
It's gonna have to be somebody who coaching their sons.
Yeah.
You know, you can tell your daughters, hold yourself, be a upstanding woman, make sure that, you know, you don't just sell yourself short, give yourself to whoever, whatever. But she might end up having to be a nun.
Yeah, man.
Because at the end of the day, the guys are not wanting what you want your daughters to have.
Yeah.
If you see what I'm saying?
Because a lot of them didn't come from that. This era want to be outside, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Like,
Ain't even about the girls at this point. It's the guys more so, because they feel like, why I gotta love one girl?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
if I got a little money, you know what I'm saying, I got a little movement, I can have all of them. Because they all want the same thing. I tell a couple lies over here, a couple lies over here. As long as I keep them on each different sides of town, I can have any one of them I want.
So you don't think it no more wholesome? You don't think it no more niggas being brought up
because
to,
all
to
the women
treat and court women
all,
right these
all
days?
the new school women, they got high standards. They want you to come, you know what I'm saying, have this kind of bank account, have that. Like, ain't no
and
man gonna be.
Even if that's, I know what you're saying. Right. Everybody want a certain level type, whatever.
It don't happen like that.
You don't even. It ain't even. Some of them don't even. Some of these girls don't mind if you still working at it and trying to be it. But because there are other girls who are willing to throw themselves at your feet, even if you ain't got nothing, because they ain't raised in a way where they have those standards for themselves, you still can't really expect, or it's hard to believe that the boy is just gonna be about you.
So
it depends on his upbringing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still got good parents out here. You know what I'm saying? That's really instilling morals and values in their kids. A lot of people ain't. You know what I'm saying?
What you just said is, like, this lead to my next question or topic. If a black man is successful, you saying he can have pretty much how society is. He can have his picks and chooses. So what would be
unsuccessful black
even
men?
Even the unsuccessful. So what's the benefit of a man getting married these days? If
the
you
benefit
saying,
of getting married.
If you could have all of this right here, why would a man tie himself down with one woman if he can have all of
marriage? If you are faithful and y'all are working together, you can have a whole lot in a marriage. But you're going to have a lot of things that's going to be coming against you in it too. But if...
Hold on. Tell them the benefit, though.
I'm finna tell you.
Picture black man. What's your benefit of getting married to Swanda? What's the benefit of getting married?
Oh, to me?
Yeah.
Man,
I mean, a typical... Don't you... Will you consider yourself a good black woman?
I would.
What's the benefit of marrying a good black woman?
I mean, just the benefit of marriage anyway. You got somebody that already... They're going to be there for you. They're looking out for you. They're making sure that they protect you, you protect them. You know what I'm saying? If you can ward off all the outside stuff, ain't nothing you can't do with a wife or a husband.
Yeah.
But that ain't what society gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? If I have a husband and he got something that he needs, it's my job to make sure I do that. You know, a lot of men don't believe in it no more, because there are some women who have been married to men and they see other relationships that don't go well, but it take both parties wanting to be in it. You know what I'm saying? You can't be married to me and I'm more concerned about what's going on outside of the house. The same way I can't be married to you and be more concerned about that. If we don't have the same vision, same goal, then we may as well not marry. You understand what I'm saying? But if we do have the same goals and vision, and you trust me and I trust you, then ain't nowhere we can't go as a couple.
So to answer the question, the benefit for the man is what? I'm successful, man. I got paper. I got motion.
It's more success.
I got the girl that I want right here.
It's more success. More it's companionship. It's not having to worry about if somebody got your back. You know what I'm saying? It's not having to worry about if somebody got your front. You already know that the one person that's with you is all the way with you. What can't you do with that?
I think it's hard for people to, especially men, like to commit that much emotionally. I've been married. You don't met my wife. We and you see how we vibe. You see how we kick it. So I think compared to a lot of people, like when they think marriage, see, we have a very what I would say, we got a very close relationship, but it's very realistic. You know what I'm saying? We pretty much raised each other. We were together since teenagers. So, like, she really, really, really knows
She
me.
know
I
you.
really, really know her. So
that's the thing. When you in a marriage with somebody that you don't know, because sometimes that be the issue. If a man come in and he tell 60%, or he shows 60% of himself to this woman that he decide he want to be with for the rest of his life. 6%. So that's over 50. So you know more than anybody else knows, but you don't know it all, right? And then she comes in and she gives 100% of everything. Whatever he ever asks her, she answers every question. He know everything about her. That's still not balanced. You see what I'm saying?
What if she giving 60%?
It ain't balanced.
Cause these days, I don't know if I would. Man, it's crazy, right? If I wasn't married, if I had not gotten married when I got married, at this point in time, I don't know if with what I see out here in the dating pool.
You
Cause I don't
probably
even
wouldn't
know.
marry.
Cause I don't even know if. I don't even know if them type of chicks out here, man, that's gonna tell you, like you saying, be 100%.
Yeah.
Why would she tell you the truth about something happened 10 years ago? Why?
Well, I mean, you can't.
Why would
say-
you tell her the truth? You know what I'm saying?
I ain't saying that you got it. I'm
It's
saying
bad out
if
here
it
for
comes
y'all,
up,
man.
if it
Tell y'all
comes
love you,
up,
baby.
you know what I'm
It's
saying?
ugly out here
If
right
it
now, for
comes
real.
up, let's be honest about
Yeah.
it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if it never comes up, because some things we harp on don't even matter,
Yeah.
really. I'm a kind of person like this. Like if it happened today, and I find out about it today, and you know. But if something happened today and it don't come back up until 2 years later, 3 years later, I don't care.
You're gonna let it go.
I don't even want to know.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I ain't caring nothing about what happened 10 years ago.
Yeah.
If it ain't a kid that showed up, and even if it's a kid that showed up, I didn't know you 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we deal with that now instead of being so, oh my God, I can't believe you didn't tell me. Well, he didn't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Would-
Like,
Would you stay with a man, stay in a relationship if your man cheated?
yeah, I've done that
Yeah.
for 11 years. You know, but it ain't the easiest thing to do.
Okay.
But it's about what your goal is. If you got a vision for something, whatever happens, this is why we don't succeed in business. This is why we don't succeed in life. You know what I'm saying? Because we take one thing or 10 things or 30 things and let them throw us off of whatever our path is. If I have a path and I'm with this man and I feel like we gonna be together at the end, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nothing ain't gonna take me off of mine.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
stay.
You gonna
Stay.
stay
You
locked
ain't
in.
gonna let
I'm
nothing
going
derail you
on,
from
go
the
with it.
path.
Yeah. Do you think women just be with stuff like that? Let's say, you know, with cheating or whatever, you in that relationship, your friends, they know what's going on or whatever. Do you think that a lot of women be so embarrassed because of what their friends think? Or,
Men too.
Yeah.
Men too. Everybody is more concerned about the outside knowing whatever going on. So if I cheat and nobody ever knows,
It works with women.
I'm just saying, let's say nobody ever finds out about it and you one day go through my phone and you see some messages and I'm honest with you about it. We in this room by ourselves. It's just me and you.
Would you stay? Most men still stay.
Most men will stay.
But
Dang.
the women,
Hold on, real, because we said that a lot of niggas say
Yeah.
that's a deal breaker. Like,
But nobody knows
That's-
except for
hold
me
on.
and you.
that's
all right,
a
so
deal
let me
breaker.
ask you. Let me
But
ask
I want
you.
to ask
what-
something off of the record about the other side of it.
Okay.
Would you, if your friends know your dude cheating, whatever, you would you leave because of the shit that your friends know? Just
No, my friends know
a
right
lot of
before
times,
I do.
a lot of
You
times
know.
in today's society, people will be like, that shit be so embarrassing. Women,
Well,
you know
it's
what I'm saying?
embarrassing, but it's also a part of, you got to be able to understand that whatever happens inside of your relationship is between you and that person. My friends don't pay no bills at my house.
Yeah.
I don't have to call my friends and ask for no
Yeah.
loans.
But when y'all say embarrassed, that's what y'all be saying, y'all friends though. That's
Y'all,
how- I mean, like, with women.
y'all. No,
Women. When women say
when
they
women
embarrassed
say
10
they
times out of
embarrassed, no, it don't be the friends.
what it be?
It's the other woman.
Okay. Okay, I got you. I can do
It be the other woman, and it be what I think you felt about her.
Okay. I could do that. I got you.
It's about how far you went, how much she know about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, how deep did you really
Yeah.
go in this?
Yeah.
So,
That's
do
almost
you really love them?
yeah. So I'm asking this. So that's almost like, cause I think it's a difference, right? to like the levels. Like
It's definitely
levels. So
it's levels.
So
it's levels.
Cause you could really be having like a really affair, a relationship.
You could just be dealing with
or
this
you
girl,
could just
you
be
don't want nothing to do with her for real.
Yeah,
It could just be that. Cause I mean, we as a
you ain't
society
finna
have
leave your
kind
man
of
for getting no pussy,
accepted that
even if he
men don't usually perform well in a monogamous relationship. As a society in America, we have accepted it, especially in the black community. My granddad had 20-some children before he passed.
Yeah.
Only 6 of them with my grandma.
So in general, do you think a woman should leave her man because he gets something on the side? That's all it is.
So you want me to give a yes or a no question?
Yeah,
I don't
ask you
have.
what you think.
I can't say why you should leave
No,
or
I
if
ain't
you
saying
should
why.
stay.
I ain't saying.
I'm saying that
is that a reason that a deal breaker?
for some, everybody different.
But hold on. But take into
I
consideration
ain't
how long.
leaving.
Yeah, because look how hard it is to.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Let me tell you why I ain't gonna leave. Let me tell you why I ain't gonna leave. Me and you together, we got house, kids, whatever we got, right?
Got a solid foundation. Y'all done built.
I'm gonna be mad because I found out that you slept with Sally Sue. Oh, I'm gonna be real mad. But is it enough for me to give up all that I have? You, the one man that I feel like I can call when I want to go somewhere, when I want to do something, when I ain't got enough for this, I need this, I need that. We still have all the responsibilities that we have, and we share them together. You took 45 minutes out of your time and went over there and did that, and now I'm just gonna give up everything. Guess why though? Guess why? Cause I'm mad cause you did that with Sally. Now I become Sally. Cause see, once I let you go, right? I'm gonna be over here talking to somebody else. Cause everybody is with somebody at some way. Like even if he got 6 people that he dealing with, I become one of them, and then I'm okay with being one of them.
So
that's crazy.
They go
to
back
me.
to what we were saying, bro. We were kind of talking about the Cardi B and Offset situation, and this what I was saying, like you were saying, you know, she done been through that public embarrassment, man. That girl gonna move on. You know, if she move on, that what going on today. And pretty much, I was saying that, like, if you really loved it, man, you might as well either heal off the record, come out the record and deal with it on your own, but. It's hard to try to get over the one you really love with the one you like because now you just become one of them. And then Cardi
B got bigger banks than I got.
But listen, it's the same thing. She still got woman feelings.
You know what I'm saying? She still got women feelings. But
and get what you have to look at. Get what? We've been specific. Cardi B spent this time with Stephon Diggs. You run around having fun, whoop the whoop the whoop the whoop the whoop, and at the end of the day, he's still treating you like just one or the other. But at least that one, but you left the one that even while he was, I guess, cheating, quote unquote, being disrespectful. This the one that you know gonna have your back. This the one that even if you did, whether it was true or not, even if you did have an odor, this the one that not gonna come to the internet and tell it.
Well,
like
I ain't said that.
I don't. What I'm saying is, I don't really believe he said it either.
I think that's clickbait.
But hold on, I think it's clickbait too. But what I also know is that niggas will do shit just like that because they threw it. They don't have what they had and they threw it. And a lot of time they just, you know what I'm saying.
Well, I'm gonna say this in Cardi defense. She wasn't married to the Stephon guy. She didn't marry him. Now, when we go before God and have this whole conversation,
she left her husband.
It's different.
The expectation that I have from a man that I gave 3 children to, you know what I'm saying? And I done cried on the internet and we done bashed each other back and forth and all this type of stuff. At some point, you will get tired. And you will have to survive the best way you can. Now, when
that ain't how you survive, woman.
But it's a lot of offsets out there. I want to say this: a lot of guys out there who really just be pump faking like you, like, bro, you were ready to crash out about the girl, like you know you love her, but you pump faking to the world like you don't.
So it take a level of honesty and respect. You see what I'm saying? So if I were in the same situation with her and Offset, I see why she got tired.
Who Offset was fucking?
Everybody.
I mean, who Offset? Hold on. Who?
I mean, it was.
Hold on, who though?
It was
nobody you can name. See, this what I'm saying.
because
Hold on,
I can't name them because I'm not a celebrity.
Okay, so do
I'm
you
not-
think
I'm
that
not
it
in
would have
that
been
space.
better for her to find a man that nobody knows
Yeah.
and got with him?
let me ask you: do you think it would have been better?
I don't know. I don't think it would have been better at all. I
this-
think she did what she felt was right for her. But this is why.
Cause she gonna want to go home.
With this,
See what I'm saying?
She want to go. She got
At some
somebody
point
with
in time-
Offset.
Done.
At some
That's
point in
over
time,
with.
she gonna want to go home.
Here's
He
the
gonna want to
thing.
go. He gonna
I
want to go
don't
home
think
too,
that-
man. Y'all got 3 kids together, man.
I don't
Y'all
think-
at the
I
end
think
of
he
the
I
coulda
don't
helped.
think so. I
If
don't
y'all
think so.
could-
I think that he could have been more respectful. We don't
That's
know
all I
At
would
what
say.
this point in
level.
time, right now, this what I'm telling you. Hey, man, Offset and Cardi B, this what I'm telling you. If they come off the internet right now for 12 months, he out the internet, she out the internet, she out the scene, he out the scene, and they just got to live their life. Man, them folks end up
but
back
in her,
together, man.
yeah, in her defense though, what I'm saying in Carter's
Them
defense,
folks
I'll
end up
say
back
as a
together. They
man,
wanna be together.
bro, you should have
He
handled
didn't
your
do what he shoulda
yeah,
done.
you should have handled your business better than what you did.
That
Then
right.
when the girl go, this is what I was trying to tell you. When the girl go like she getting her lit back, now you these folk got to call the police over here. You making death threats, this and that, bro. You
Yeah.
went out like a sucker. Let's be real.
Man, I don't-
straight
I
up.
don't agree
Because
with that.
no, listen, bro. Because
just wanted a chick
listen,
back.
bro. Cause
He just
every hold
wanted
on,
a girl
hold
back.
on, dog. Let
He
me get
didn't
out. Hold
want her
on.
when he had her. That's the thing.
How y'all gonna
Every
say that?
man-
Because he was
Listen,
getting
bro. Listen,
he
bro.
was getting something on the side. He didn't want his
Let-
girl.
It's
me say
a
this.
respect. You married to this lady.
But I understand that. But I'm just saying,
Every man-
you don't think he wanted her?
Every man, bro, feel that they woman out here getting the box out. That's your biggest fear. You don't want her to get a box away.
Yeah.
You knew that this girl had done got tired, had fed up. She been putting up, like she saying, she was having the rants on the internet so long. She keep buying down to you. But time she go out here, that's why I was telling you, bro. She ain't wrong for going to do whatever she do with Stephon did. Like they say, she getting her lick back. So real talk, if he's a man and you a solid man, a understanding man, hey, look, I'm getting out the internet. I'm finna go talk to my wife, and I'm finna get my wife back and sit my ass down with all this foolishness. Cause he made himself look like a sucker, bro. Let's just be real.
Hey, listen.
Sid went out bad.
I might
Huh?
agree.
He went out bad.
He went out bad, bro. Let's just
Man,
be real.
listen though, but this what y'all saying. Set went out bad. Man, Set can get another wife tomorrow.
But he can't get no Cardi B and the mother hit children.
He can put a mother his
You
children.
you don't want that, but you don't want to be out here. You don't.
Real,
you
this hold on. This the whole point that I'm trying to make,
2,
bro.
3 baby mama. You don't want that.
This the whole point that I'm trying to make. She ain't did nothing wrong. Okay, that's what you saying. She ain't did nothing
Nah,
wrong.
man, she ain't.
Hold on, I agree with that. But this what I'm saying. As a woman, cause this what I would tell my daughters.
Mm-hmm.
That is not how you get over a relationship and expect a man in the future to treat you like the type of wife that you were trying to be treated like. That's what I'm saying. That's not the
I
way.
disagree.
That's
I
not the way.
disagree.
But-
I disagree. You gotta do whatever it takes to save yourself in a
real.
situation like that. You gotta do whatever you can.
Man, you don't
and
get back-
saving yourself. Ain't gonna necessarily have nothing to do with who next. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's Stephon, even if the guy, my co-host on radio said the reason why I said was so mad because Stephon had more money than him. You know, if
All
he
that.
he
It's
probably
a-
wouldn't have been mad if it
Hey,
was a random dude,
it's-
a regular
hey,
dude, a
it's
dude
a-
that didn't have that much
Hey,
money.
for a rich person, it's a dick pissing. You know what I'm saying? It's a contest. It's a dick swing contest. Let's just be real.
Hey man, this,
That's all it was.
This what I'm trying to say, right? And y'all,
That made him feel away now that
This how-
she upped the level.
This how
Let's be real.
This how I stand on, and this is my opinion, man. For any woman that want to be a real wife, like really want to be wiped up by a quality man,
Mm-hmm.
don't let that man see that you'll get back with your coochie when you get mad.
All right.
Cause he not gonna respect you the same.
I feel that.
Especially once I got me a
feel that.
bag. Especially once I got my bag up. If you let me know you get mad and get back with your coochie, hey man, you will never get treated like that woman
But
that you
who's to say
expecting
that
I'm
you,
just
men
telling
are
you.
so prime? Like this is so surface level.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot expect. Okay, let's say me and my
Yes,
man.
you can, because it ain't the same. I don't care how y'all try to
Let me-
put it.
yeah,
The
no,
standards are not the
no.
same. A
No,
woman can't
no.
do what a man do
I
and get
ain't
the
saying-
same type of respect.
Even if if we break up. You I done got mad. I done caught you with this girl 6 times. Same girl. You keep on going back to the same one, so you must like her.
Yeah, he love
right?
her. Yeah.
You feel a way about this one. You keep letting me catch you. I tell you, go ahead on about your business, right? How long I supposed to wait before I go out and on a date with another man?
It ain't got to be going. It don't matter. Hold on.
Answer that. Just answer me that. Answer me that. Cause see, when you see
Whenever
me,
you heal.
why I got to heal? You wasn't healed. You was still fucking with
But
me.
you want to be like
still
me?
together.
You want to be like me?
Wait. No.
That's what I'm saying.
No. Hell
woman
no.
can't be
hell no.
Come on,
Hell
man.
no,
Go
dog.
ahead. Hey, get your rocks off. Let's talk about
ain't
it.
no
Come on.
way.
You want to
Go
do
ahead.
the same
Look,
thing with your private part
Go
that I
ahead.
do
It's
with
not
mine.
about the
Go ahead.
private part.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm
Yeah,
supposed
get your
to
rocks
stay
off.
home and cry.
No.
For how long? Cause you said till I heal. I may never heal.
No,
If
I'm
I
not
don't
saying-
go ahead and find me somebody else to help me.
Hey,
Yeah.
look, you could do it. Like this. This what I'm trying to
yeah.
say, Lil Swan. Hold on. This what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying stay home, be lonely, be crying, but this what I'm saying.
As soon as you see me at Cheddar's, we out to eat. I went
Yeah,
out to
let me-
eat.
then
I
let me-
accepted a dinner date from a man, and you came up through there and picked your food up on your way home because you had got us something to go. And you see me over here in the booth with Joe, automatically. Me and Joe fucking.
Yeah, that's
I
out
ain't
the
got
gate.
no business outside with nobody
That's how they gonna go.
at all.
Yeah, that's how they gonna go.
So I might this probably the first time
That's
I
a
don't
date.
win out with him on the
Well,
date.
But that one, all right, listen.
But if you were my dude and you messed up, you automatically don't think me and Joe getting down with it after this meal
how
over
he
with.
thinking how he think and what it really is two different things. Hold
That's
on,
a lie
just
too.
let me give
That's
you.
a lie too.
No,
That's a lie too.
Hold on, let me
if
give you
a
an
nigga
example.
think it is so.
You ain't let me
Period.
finish.
If I
Boy,
catch
you
you-
could take that break up. Hold on, this woman going through the same thing. Man, you can go out like Sierra or you can go out like Cardi B.
But-
hold on,
How
do what
Sierra did?
Hold on, do what I'm telling you right now. Sierra can get if it don't work out with Russell right now, Sierra, it's gonna be another man that gonna look at Sierra the way that she handled her situation with the way that she handled her, and she done kind of been around. She done been with Bow Wow. She done been with Future. Yeah, you see her with the football player. What name?
Russell Wilson.
You see her with Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
But it's how she handling herself in the public that'll make another man say, "Hey, the other guy fumble. I take that."
Yeah.
But this what I'm telling you, a nigga got his bag up, and I'm not. Like dissing in any way, man. I love all women, however you want to put it. This what I'm telling you, man. A nigga that's successful got his situation up. When he see a woman handling a breakup, handling a hurt, the way that Cardi B is handling it, he is not going to value her.
Yeah.
The
You
same
got to
way.
tell me what Sierra did.
But see,
you
this-
got
She
to
ain't
tell
gonna
me
value her
what
the
she
same.
did.
Hey,
What
listen.
did Sierra do that you feel like she handled it? the way
Sierra
she
not
should
here.
have?
Hold on. Get what I know with Sierra. If I'm looking at Sierra, both of these women on the rebound. I got Sierra and got Cardi B. Get what I know what I could do with Cardi B. Get what I know. Man, when I come pick you up and we going out here on the yacht to chill, cool, I'm finna have me 3-4 more hold out. And you finna accept and go with that. And you should have no problem with that.
But see,
'Cause I don't-
I'm not talking about what Cardi B. I want you to tell me what you saw that Sierra
She
did.
set standards.
How do you know that she still didn't do other things in between?
I
that?
don't know,
You
but
don't
hold on.
know.
This what I'm
So
saying.
this
She
what I'm
didn't let
saying.
the world know. That's what
Okay,
I'm trying
so
to tell you.
that's cool and
Yeah,
everything.
you
We
didn't
She didn't let the
all.
world know.
you saying
But-
she didn't go open in the public with it? Okay.
What I'm gonna say is, we all can use a level of privacy in our lives.
Hey,
I
yeah.
agree with you
Do it in
totally,
private
but
then,
that don't mean that I'm gonna sit here and completely heal before I entertain somebody else.
I ain't saying do
Especially when it come down to a man who cheated on me while we were together. Now you want to tell me I'm moving too fast, nigga? You can get out my motherfucking way.
Yeah.
That's what you can do.
But listen though.
move out my way.
All right, so you
because
gonna go
if
get
you
cheated on again and keep getting cheated on
what
again.
I'm saying
and
is,
keep getting
just
cheated
because
on
one
again.
person cheat don't mean that another one will. I can pick a better nigga.
Yeah. Yeah. But hey,
I can pick a better
You gonna
nigga.
pick a better nigga than the one you don't had. You the one you don't laid up here and had 3 kids with.
Oh, absolutely.
Man, no
I
other
know
nigga.
this. I know this devil when I see it.
I ain't gonna
Hey.
think. I tell you, I put it like this right here. If you felt like that, you would have stopped having kids with the nigga.
yeah.
I ain't
You would've
had but
3
two
kids.
with
Hey.
it.
Nah, I ain't talking
Oh,
about
you talking about Sierra?
Oh,
I mean,
nah,
you
I'm
talking about Cardi. Oh,
If you,
wait,
if
wait,
you can go
I ain't
find,
having two.
if you
wait.
can go find you a better nigga so easily, why have 3 kids with this one?
Yeah.
She might could be just dealing with stuff fun because she think it's fun. We can't say she
And-
want to
and that-
be
and
married
hold on,
to this
and that
man.
might be cool.
We can't say she looking to be with him for the rest of her life.
Nah, she
this
ain't.
could just
Know
be
who
for
she wanna
you.
be the rest
Also
of her
gotta
life.
know who she
Offset.
is.
She wanna be with
This
Offset for the
lady
rest of her
started
life.
as a
Yeah.
stripper, so
She-
we ain't gonna. I'm not gonna tell my daughter to make the choices that
Yeah.
She made.
Cardi B made. No
Yeah.
way.
I got you.
And it's just
You
no-
got to also think about who she is.
That's
She
what I
wanna-
was saying.
she
You
wanna
gotta
go
know.
home,
You gotta know
and he
your
wanna
audience.
go home. Both
Shawty
of
was
them-
a stripper. She been outside.
Man,
She
both,
been outside.
Man,
bro.
both of them dogs, man. Listen,
Let's be
man,
real.
both of them
So there
dogs,
you
them
go.
pit bull want to be together. You feel
And
me?
they
And
may- they
if they come
may
out the
come back
internet,
around.
just go back to what Rell was saying. If they come out the internet to Carter or toward a woman and got everybody that's
In
telling
their-
her
in
she
their ear.
embarrassing. It's
Yeah.
embarrassing what you going through. She ain't got everybody in their ear. Them folks to be together because I want to see them folks be together.
Man.
I'm an advocate for black love. And hey man, I'm gonna tell y'all
It's
women out
over
there,
with.
man,
They not
y'all,
gonna be
man,
together.
y'all start leaving y'all man.
Yeah.
But
hey,
y'all stop leaving.
let-
y'all.
Why
Let-
we can't talk to the men and say stop being reckless
Man,
and
stop being
inconsiderate?
reckless.
I
would
agree
tell
with
that
you.
too,
The
to
grown
the
man and me
person too.
agree with that statement. But listen, let's switch gears before we get out of here. We got a good little while before we get out of here. But you by you being single, I want to ask you this something that I be thinking is crazy, but I want to just get your opinion on it. What's your opinion on dating apps?
I might need to get on one.
Man, I think that shit. I think it's dangerous, dog. I'm just being honest.
I ain't never been on one.
Yeah.
So I don't have but I do got a cousin who met her fiance on one. You see what I'm saying? So I think there's good and bad in everything. You know what I mean?
If it worked
If
for
it
you.
worked for you, it worked for you. But I just ain't never really been, sat down and got my phone like, let me go ahead and make a profile. You know what I mean? Because everybody's on there. You got everybody on the day now, except for me. It seems like, and y'all probably ain't on it. But at the end of the
Nah,
day,
of course.
So what is a day?
It's
I don't
just
even-
as
what's-
bad.
What
It's
be considered a day out? Like what?
like Plenty Fish.
Yeah,
What the other one?
Plenty of Fish,
They used to have what black pages or
Yeah, all those where you just go on there, you create a profile, put who you are,
Facebook.
yeah, what your
if you
preferences.
answer them DMs.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's all the same thing,
Yeah.
ways to connect with other
Mm-hmm.
people, and find out if you can find a match or whatever.
Yeah.
But then you don't know if these people telling the truth or they
But see,
lying.
I've seen people get hurt on some of those apps, man. Like people, like
Yeah, they really
Yeah.
fishing for you
Yeah,
to
man,
hurt you. So
so,
I never been on one. I don't think I'll get on there.
okay.
I got a question. How do a black woman, and I everything I'm saying, I don't want the audience to think that I am making it okay for a black man to cheat. I'm not saying that, right? But what I am trying to get to is a point that, like, how do we build relationships like black families together? Because he been doing that since the beginning of time. And
We stop making excuses and we start holding people accountable for the things that they do.
Let's do that.
We stop
Accountability is
making
key.
excuses.
Okay.
And we
Yeah.
stop saying, well, since it's been like that, that's how it is. And we understand that it can't be like that no more. If these women would stand up for themselves and say, I'm not gonna go for it. You can't do this to me. If all the women would do that,
They're gonna be
then
single.
it could change.
They're gonna be
no, it
single.
ain't.
Hold on, 'cause
No, because let me tell you. At some point, it's gonna push a change in the man. If you know that it ain't no way for you to have a woman if you don't treat her the way you ought to treat her. Any other women, if we raise our daughters right,
They're gonna be single. Hold on.
you
ju-
gonna be single too, though.
No,
so
hold on.
are you gonna go without
No,
because
no,
the girls
I'm
ain't
not-
giving it to you no more? No, you're not.
No,
you
that's
gonna
not what-
change.
I'm saying that's not that. You said that if it's 17-1. So what I'm saying, if it's 17-1, you got one successful black man, and you got one successful black woman. Now you got 16 single black women. That's
and
what I'm
if
saying.
all the 16 single black women have the same standard,
They'll be
we ain't
single.
going for the dumb shit.
They'll be single.
So now it's 17 black women. You got to pick one of them and treat her how you supposed to treat
Right.
her.
So what I'm asking is, what is the solution for the other 16?
The other 16,
Cause I'm leading into this.
They
In a
just-
situation like that, do you believe polygamy is a good situation?
man.
I'm just asking, like, if you say bump that man, the other one just need to be single. That's what it is. You got one successful black man, you got 10 good black women in here. He need to choose that one and
so
let
some
them
of
other
them gonna
9
start
just
being with each other.
okay.
So how many we got left now? We
2 or 4 on them turned gay. So now you got now you got 4, 5 on that's just single. You know what I'm saying? And this a realistic because I ain't talking about a man just having all the picks and choose of his women. But this what I'm saying, and I done said it before. I know we gotta wrap it up, but I think that like the real successful black man, especially when you got a spiritual understanding, like, man, we need some of us successful black men to also cover and help, even if it ain't necessarily romantically, cover and help some of those other black women and children that gonna be without, man. That's just kind of how I feel. So like, I think that it could be a brother, or it could be your sister-in-laws, some of your extended family members. But just because you love this one woman and you having multi-million dollars, and your children gonna successfully prosper from that, the rest of them, hey man, y'all just out of there, man. Your mama, it wasn't enough men on earth for your mama. The rest of them in jail, locked up.
I mean, you have a beautiful argument.
Yeah.
But
help take care of some of them children.
Is that even really the number? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We hear these numbers thrown out here.
Yeah, but it's something similar to that, cause we do know this, that for every successful, loving, caring, providing, protecting black man, it's multiple women at his discretion.
That are looking at him. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess it could work for who it worked for.
Yeah. While we on that topic, I know we about to get out of here. Do you think that Cassie was forced? Or do you think she's just a natural freak and she deserved to get the same punishment as Puff Daddy?
I think she was groomed.
She was groomed. Okay.
I think she was groomed. I think that he had a lot of power when she had none.
Okay.
And I think that we as a society cannot sit here and just be like, that don't mean nothing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even in the lower level, people have, authority over other people. Mm-hmm. And if you got something that I want, there's a whole thing about that everywhere. That even when I was in the prison sector, it was, I want a better shift than what I'm on. Mm-hmm. I had a captain come to me before and say, hey, if you want to be on split, I can get you on there. And I'm like, I don't want them worms. What you got? You know what I'm saying? So I'm a person that's willing to work for what I get. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't gonna move me like that. But there are a lot of people that would have went for that and been at his house, and next thing you know, they can't have a kid because they don't let the old man do all this stuff to them. You know what I'm saying? So it's everywhere, and I think that we can't dismiss that.
Hey, we got to get up out of here. We don't about hit our time, but hey, before we go, I do want to touch on this topic. Maybe by the time this is aired, hopefully, God been on worked everything out. But we have a young lady from Cordele, Georgia that's
missing.
It had been missing for a little minute. We hope and pray that Miss Pickens finds her way home. You know what I mean? And God work it all out. And I was kind of talking to Rell with this. I was hesitant about bringing it up because, you had told me that you had been through a similar situation, right?
Yeah.
And we're not going to harp on it too much because I don't want to, just open up too many emotions. But I do want to say this, and this is just my personal thoughts on young ladies and young women growing up. I think that it's time to start having some serious conversations about them being about like the same way about them being able to carry guns to protect themselves. Because not just the incident, other incidents, all them want to rob, dude get mad, catch a girl cheat, he shoot her and kill her. And it been happening now. It just seems like it just been happening a whole lot. So, like I said, I'm an advocate for, for people standing together, but I'm also a big believer in us. It's our job to protect our black queens. For sure. You know what I mean? And for the guys out there that are not protecting them and are trying to harm them, we need to start helping them arm themselves and just help find ways for them to protect themselves, man. Because we need y'all. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So
yeah, and I definitely I'm touched, by her story, as much of it that I know, and I pray that she is found safe. I mean, my sister has been missing now since 1998, and we have not found her safe. And we have not found her unsafe. You understand what I'm saying? So we live with it every day. You can't stop living. And you just got to trust that whatever it is that God has allowed or is holding or whatever it's out of our hands, And so we just got to stay prayed up, keep praying, and keep hope alive.
Prayers out to the Pickens family.
Yeah, and I'm sorry to hear that, for real. Straight up, man. But go ahead.
I mean, we deal with it. You know what I mean? We wake up to it every day. My sister was kidnapped from Unadilla in 1998, Shakimia Pate. And she got nieces, nephews she never met. You know what I mean? We talk about her still. They know about her. They talk about her, and it's heartbreaking to know that somebody really just took her away from us at that time, and we don't know what the outcome was, is, or will be. So
Yeah, that's
I appreciate you.
Prayers to your
you know.
family
crazy, yeah, man,
for
for real.
going through that situation too.
Yeah.
that's tough.
Before we wrap it up out of here, you want to give the people again your handles?
Okay, so it's your girl Sheinks.
Sheinks, Facebook.
I'm on Facebook at LaSwanda Sheinks Hickey, and Instagram at I am Sheinks. I also have TikTok Sheinks for real. You might see someone on there sometime, but I don't.
Tell
I
them
don't
where
run
they
it
can
like
find you. You in the Middle Georgia area.
Oh, I'm in Warner Robins.
Yeah,
I
okay.
tattoo at Pen and Portrait Tattoo Studio. It's in Warner Robins on Watson, right by the Food Depot. By Food Depot. So
Man, y'all
if you
come on
can't
down there and
find
get that
me,
ink.
I'm in there. So stop by.
Yeah, you need to follow her back too on all platforms. Global Local Podcast.
Yeah, definitely. I got y'all. I'm following y'all.
Yeah, do that. And before we get out of here, we always do random Q&A. So I got a few Q&A for you if you ready.
Okay.
Your best R&B singer, Chris Brown or Usher?
Chris Brown.
Okay. Best female rapper, Nicki Minaj or Lil Kim?
I like Nicki, and I don't really care for Lil Kim like that.
Okay. Better comedian.
And Nicki, Nicki, she's Sagittarius like me, so you know.
Yeah, I like Nicki too though. For
Yeah.
real.
And she be having that blonde hair too.
Yeah, the crazy color hair. Be pretty dope though.
Yeah.
Better comedian, Mike Epps or Kevin Hart?
Mike.
Okay then. What's up, man? What we doing, Don P?
I think it's about time for us to wrap it up and get out of here, man. Hey, man, Miss LaSwan, I appreciate you for your time.
Yes,
come and sit down.
I enjoy
Taking out
it.
a moment to go back and forth with our head Global Locals. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
man.
saying?
Y'all let me
Thank
know
you
when
for
y'all want me to come
having
back.
me.
'Cause,
Yeah, come back
it's
then.
a big deal. Y'all let me come out here
And
and
for
be
the
the
record,
first
we're going to let
female.
her know, we really had done it before, and Rell didn't even.
Nah,
Yeah.
let her. I want her to tell it. Let her tell it.
Well, y'all, see what had happened was we did this already on a phone call. What's it, like a Zoom meeting or whatnot? And
StreamYard.
man, we talked about so much stuff. Y'all ain't never gonna know. Cause guess what? This guy wasn't even recording it.
Yeah, don't do me too bad.
Yeah. Look,
so-
Yeah.
but it's okay. It was
gonna
all.
make up for it.
Yeah.
They say they somebody else over the recording this time, so
Yeah. We
he
had to go hire
doing
somebody.
he doing that what he's supposed to
Yeah,
do.
we had to
So
hire
I'm
some-
We're in good.
I feel good about it.
We're in good hands now.
Yeah.
So before we get out of here, man, we just want to say, look, I always tell our youth, look, we here for y'all to make better decisions. I want y'all to know to stay on your grind, whatever it is that you're looking forward to and working on. Stay on it daily. Always looking forward, because you never know when your lucky break a hit. Keep in mind, you could be local today,
And global
tomorrow.
and we gone.
For sure. Thank you for coming through, y'all.
You say you can, then don't let them say you can't. Shit ain't gonna be funny when you laughing to the bank. Hey, if you know you right, then don't let them say you